Time Warner Cable Sportsnet presents race number 9 in the chase for the Dascar Field Championship, the Kobalt Tool 300 here at the Phoenix International Raceway. It's a very tight point battle, and we got some replacement drivers here to say. Andrea Eriksson replacing Kenny Bale for the remainder of the season after Kenny Bale suffered some injuries at Texas. Then we got Dom Caps in the 10 taking over Dustin Caps here in the 10, looking for a rebound and possibly championships. We'll get to the rest of the field drivers in just a moment, but first we got your starting grid here in the Valley of the Sun. And as the field rolls, some more replacement drivers. Alex Gifford replacing Carrie Anderson in the 29 after her wreck. So those are the replacement drivers. We wish the best for the drivers who are injured in the crash and make it back to the track soon. Pace cars off. Here we go. The Valley of the Sun, race number 9. The Kobalt Tool 300 at Phoenix is green. And Andrea Eriksson leads them off into turn number 1. And ooh, the 2 of that Corvette gets way wide, but falls back in line. Andrea Eriksson off into turn number 3. They went through the dog leg off into turn number 3. And some pretty organized racing so far. Want to keep it clean, want to keep it green, want to keep it straight on the track. And Andrea Eriksson will lead the first lap here at the Phoenix International Raceway. Some 3 wide going on here. But before we get to this pack, want to mention a few things. A new series coming into Dascar, the Dascar Grand Touring Series, being held by Joseph Anesto. So check that out. And the Dascar. Oh, trouble! Big trouble! Huge crash! Alex Gifford involved. Jade Hale is involved. Evelyn Lauderer in it as well. Caution is out. Let's get a replay. And right here, it's going to start with the 6 of Robert Piet. We were just about to talk about him, and he gets turned. And up into the wall, Nick Duncan goes. Almost flips the car over. Oh, he does flip over, so Nick Duncan going over. Ingelam Leon, a hard hit. Alex Gifford, a hard hit. Jade Hale gets rammed in from behind by Nick Caps in the 14. Alex Gifford, a replacement driver for Carrie Anderson, not getting it done here at Phoenix. Colin Crawford, a late hit. He's involved. First caution, a big wreck lap number 2. Let's get back to the restart. Welcome back. It's going to be Andrea Eriksson, Cole Daly, Emily Ister, Greg Anderson, Cameron Yates, Zach Corbett, Billy Bishop, Jackson Phillips, Paul Fod, and Andy Timmons are top 10. Going back to what I was saying, Robert Piet, president of the Dascar Phillips Cup Series and the Starbucks Super Speedway Series, about to end those series over there and start some sign-ups. So before the sign-ups are closed, so think about signing up for those series. Really great series is this Phillips Cup Series and the Starbucks Super Speedway Series, and the new series coming in, the dirt late models and the Grand Touring and the Phillips Truck Series. Green flags in the air. We'll continue to talk about these series. Dascar, the biggest racing family in NR 2003 so far. Really, some really great series from the Dascar Phillips Cup Series all the way through to the Dascar Elimination Cup Series. But that's being held on NR 2002. Then we got the dirt late models coming in for their first season. The Grand Touring coming in for their first season. So a lot of great series coming in here to the Dascar family. We got the Phillips Cup Series, Super Speedway Series, the Nationwide Series, the Truck Series, the Elimination Cup Series, and the International Touring Series, and the Dirt Ringer Series. So think about signing up for those series, guys. Some really great series being held here in Dascar. And Dascar has just made it official, folks. June is, excuse me, June is the Dascar sign-up month, so getting it done here in Dascar, folks. Robert Piet, as I was saying, gonna end his series, the Dascar Phillips Cup and Starbucks Super Speedway series, and start sign-ups for Season 6 and Season 2. We will end our season within a week, and sign-ups will begin. Sign-ups currently underway for Joseph Ernesto's International Touring Series, the Dirt Ringer Series. Sign-ups will be within a couple of days, possibly. Phillips Truck Series, not so sure when they're going to release that. The Elimination Cup Series, not sure as well. But out of all the series, folks, think about joining one of them, maybe two. But Dascar, a really great racing family here in NR 2003. Going back to the race, Cole Dowling in the 5 leads him down the dogleg. There's Andrea Erickson subbing for Kenny Bale for the remainder of the season. And a little note to Robert Piet. I will return for Season 6 of the Phillips Cup Series and Season 2 of the Starbucks Super Speedway Series. I will sign up myself with my Dodger car for the Cup Series and my Kings car for the Super Speedway Series. And I'll sign up Sammy Lee for those two series. And I already signed up Sammy Lee for Joseph Ernesto's International Touring Series. And if you guys are curious, who is Sammy Lee? As we look at Robert Piet, the president of Dascar, who is Sammy Lee? That would be undefined. I'm not gonna even say. No, I'm just kidding. Sammy Lee would be my girlfriend, so signing up my girlfriend to race along with me in Dascar. So really happy about that. Really happy to be returning for Season 3 in Dascar. Really happy to be a part of Dascar. Really happy to be a part of Robert Piet's Dascar family, and in the Cup and the Super Speedway Series and in the Truck Series and in the International Touring Series. And once Joshua Michaels gives me the okay, I will take over the Truck Series. And a little note, there could be a Dascar IndyCar Series, so look out for that. Greg Anderson, 27, takes the lead now, lap 16 of 32. We continue green flag racing here, a little bit of organized racing. That's why we have so much time to talk about these really great series in Dascar. But so far so good through 17 laps after the wreck on lap number 2. And here we go, some lap traffic. Roger Bowman scoots it up to the outside. It looks like Andrea's going to fall in behind. No, just going to shoot by on the inside. And Robert Piet, Evelyn Lauderer, Inga Lamliana. Want to give you guys a shout out. Robert Piet, Evelyn Lauderer, Inga Lamliana. You guys are what make the Dascar Phillips Nationwide Series possible, with your continued support and with your continued support of the Dascar Phillips Nationwide Series. I want to express my gratitude to you three. We thank you for the opportunity to come in with the inaugural season last season, and here in Season 2, knowing that it's coming to an end. Want to thank Robert Piet, president of Dascar, Inga Lamliana, Evelyn Lauderer. You guys are what made this series possible. We couldn't have done it without you guys. So our gratitude here in the Dascar Phillips Nationwide Series goes out to you three, and we're really glad to have you guys aboard for season number 3 of the Dascar Phillips Nationwide Series. So you three get my most sincere gratitude here in the series, making this series possible for everybody to participate in. So we thank you for that, and we look forward to having you guys back in season number 3. Greg Anderson, 27, going to fall victim to Tyson Verlander in the 51 now. But it looks like Verlander's going to hang on the outside and let these guys race. And he will do that. So Verlander, thinking better of it, doesn't want to cause a wreck. But we have so much lap traffic. It's like the 405 in rush hour here in Los Angeles. So Phoenix International Raceway proving to be a game changer. And folks, Robert Piet and Andrea Ericsson, Kenny Bale are going to duke it out for the championship. It's down to 7 points. Kenny Bale, Andrea Ericsson lead Robert Piet, president of Dascar, by 7 points. His point lead shrunk in a hurry after that wreck at Texas. So it's going to come down to the last race at Homestead. 7 points is what separates Robert Piet from his first championship here in Dascar. And there's Jade Hale off the pace, not having a good race, involved in the wreck. So 2 consecutive wrecks he's involved in. Lap 24 of 32. Getting down to crunch time here in race number 9, the Kobalt Tool 300 here at the Phoenix International Raceway. It's going to come down to the final race at Homestead Miami Speedway. Who's going to win the championship? Is it going to be Kenny Bale, Andrea Ericsson, or is it going to be Robert Piet? If Robert Piet can win the championship, he will make history. Here we go. Some lap traffic playing a factor. Here comes Cole Daly in 5. No, ducks down low to the inside. Morgan Perez does. So now lap traffic is going to play a factor. Here comes Ericsson. And they slip through. Oh, look out, Perez holding him up on the inside line. Look out. This is going to be a game changer here, folks. Just set up the seatbelts tight, because this is going to come down to the wire if we don't see a caution. Sean Henley, the next victim to fall to lap traffic here. Well, we got a minute. It's going to come down to the final race at Homestead Miami Speedway. If Robert Piet can win the championship, he'll make history of being the first international racer to win a championship. Caution is out! Caution is out. There's trouble ahead. Look out. And there goes Ericsson on the inside. Outside, excuse me. And here's the replay. Noah Brown blows up. So that's what sparks the trouble. Oh, Evelyn Lauderer. Wow. Oh, and another hard hit. Man. So where's the leader in all this? Here comes Henley. He was in danger of going a lap. Look at Ericsson with a run. Look at that run. It looks to be Ericsson. We're gonna see Paul Fogg right behind her. Let's see the run to the finish. Let's see. Is it gonna be Ericsson's race? Crossing the line. Yes, sir. Andrea Ericsson wins the race. Let's get to the finish. Folks, I knew it was going to come down to the last lap. Speechless right now. Speechless. We're giving you the top 10 right now. Rounding out the top 10 is the 83 of Colin Cropley. So, Andrea Ericsson is going to win the race. Paul Fogg coming in second. Jackson Phillips third. Richard Towns fourth. And folks, it's going to come down to the final race at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Who's going to win the championship? Billy Bishop comes home in fifth. Who's going to win the championship? Final race at Homestead. 7 points is what separates Kenny Bale, or Robert Piet to his first Dascar Phillips Nationwide Series championship. Kenny Bale. Can Andrea Eriksson get it done for the injured Kenny Bale? We'll have to find out. Coming up at turn number 4, though, that 11 car picking up another win in the chase. Andrea Eriksson, a replacement driver, wins at Phoenix. And that's going to wrap it up here on the Time Warner Cable Sportsnet. We'll break down the championship scenario at Homestead Miami Speedway. It's going to come down to the final race of the season. Is it going to be Eriksson? Is it going to be Piet? We'll find out. Good night, folks. Remember, check out every single series in Dascar. Be sure to sign up for any of the series. And we'll see you next time at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Alright guys, I just did some calculations, and folks, we're going to have a 3-way tie for the championship. We got a 3-way tie for the championship. Kenny Bale, Robert Piet, Inga Lumliana are tied. The rest mathematically are eliminated from championship contention, so tough break for them. But the top 3 are tied at 7,874 points. Robert Piet, Inga Lumliana, Kenny Bale will duke it out for the championship at Homestead Miami Speedway. Kenny Bale, Robert Piet, Inga Lumliana, good luck to all 3 of you. May the best man or girl win this championship. Folks, it's going to come down right to the wire. We'll see you at the Homestead Miami Speedway, a 3-way tie for the championship.